All right, everyone. I we're gonna check out Lone Star. I've seen this game a while ago, and super excited to pick it up sometime. And well, Epic. I do not like Epic, but they. I mean, I will say, yeah, do not like Epic. The free games are handy. And they decided to drop this one for the free game of the week, so you can go pick it up before. What is it? What's Thursday? Like the 3rd, the 4th. It's. What I was seeing, this is an awesome game. It's yeah. We're gonna play it together. I've seen some gameplay of this, and like I said, I've been wanting to play it. So let's just jump right in because this game is awesome. Alright. Yeah. That's my alternate name. Dear Bounty Hunter, you're about to embark on a journey of bounty hunting. To enjoy premium services of the Bounty Hunter Association, please enter your basic information. Choose a spaceship. We have a shielder. There's 2 others that are unlockable. The shielder. You start with 4 shield that can absorb damage. Unit unlock. Treasure unlock. It means something. I'm association level 0. Alright, this is pretty cool. Alright, now we choose a pilot. I guess I only have the 1. So, instructor 0. BHA provides much help to new hunters with instructors serving them as initial guides. Okay. Add 10 max HP and 1 max fuel. Sure. Full send. We have. These are the weapons / these are the units. They're either weapons or a support unit, as you can see on the top right. Let's do it. Let's embark and find out where we're going. A new bounty hunter here. Welcome. Here's a quick tutorial from the Bounty Hunter Association. Let me see. There's a criminal nearby. Go catch him for your first reward. Alright. Makes sense. You're a bounty hunter in Lone Star. Alright. This is who's wanted. Spaceship the Plunderer. Criminal named Gray Stripe. Danger level henchman. Intro. Gray Stripe, after a high risk investment in an interstellar venture capital association, ended up with nothing and eventually took a daring job to join the Hyena gang as a space pirate. So we get to select a unit, some fuel, and some star coins. I say our stats are up top here, but I think the tutorial will help us out here. Okay. So these go into those spots. And so you can see like they do 4 damage here, 4 damage here, 2 damage here. So we want to at least lock them if we can. This is our HP, our fuel, the shield, which you can see right there. So if I do nothing, we're losing 4 shield and 6 health. So this is a basic core, it attacks. So we have 2 of those and a paracore. When loading 2 energy of the same point, add 2 strength. So we have a pair. So why not, let's load that in there. And instead of 4, it's 6. We're actually doing 4 damage to them now. We can neutralize that one. That's 0. I can put this here. Still gonna be a point of damage, but that's just shield that regenerates. The 3 columns of numbers in the middle represent strength, outcome, enemy strength. The outcome of that is the absolute difference between the strength of both sides, representing the damage you're about to receive. And then hit and turn. As you can see, 1 hit them, 1 hit me. That's about it. Okay, player's turn. The attack unit will convert energy point into strength in the same lane. I feel like they should have had this over the first, maybe. They just like throw our stuff wherever. The support unit provides various supportive effects. You can differentiate between the two types based on the icon color in the upper right hand corner of the unit. The gears, the support, the arrows, the attack. Okay. You can only load energy whose color upgrades of that slot. Okay. So orange can go into orange, blue, or white. Blue can go in blue or white, and white can only go in white. Okay, once you load, the energy cannot be removed. Okay. I was thinking that orange and blue were like, they could go, they were tied here. I didn't know orange could go in blue. Okay. Try the orange energy. So gentle tap device. Unload, generate an energy of 1 more point. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because this is 2. Now we have 3. Now we can tie all of them. And not take any damage. Just a draw. Oh, you moved. You can consume 1 fuel to move your ship upward or downward. 1 chance per turn. After each battle, a certain amount of fuel will be restored. Experienced bounty hunters will use their movement to avoid strong enemy lanes. Alright, well, you're doing 9. I don't want to deal with that, so let's move up. Drop the 3 there. I could do 2, or I could just drop a 3 here and win 1. Do 1 damage, and now I can use the 2 in here next turn, get 2 3s. So they're not hitting up here. It's interesting. So I can only hit on 2 lanes, but if I move up, I can't put a 4 in there, but wait, I can do a 3 and a 4. So I could do double 4s. Put a 5 in here and drop a 4 in here and do 12 damage and have 2 left over. Big hit. Alright, 2s across the board. I think we got this. I mean, I only have to do 2 damage. So if I do 5, 5, that takes it out. And then I just have to, I mean, I'm going to do that just for fun. But I just have to stop the damage so I don't take extra damage. And I only lose 1. I used 1 shield. Excellent. Bounty collected. So 3-star coins, 1 fuel, and I get to choose a unit. We have an attack unit. When loaded with white energy, add 2 strength. Ooh, that's nice. On load, generate an orange 3-point energy. And that I could throw any white or orange in there. I kind of want to go with the attack. But if I load 2 in here, I'm basically exchanging them for 3 points. Yeah, we'll do this one. Obtain units need to be equipped on your ship to be brought back into the next battle. The total weight of the equipped units cannot exceed the ship's weight limit. Pick or drag units to equip them onto your ship. Okay, that did that. Vacation days. After work, you can enjoy the vacation days offered by the association. Vacation plans are marked with different types of events you'll encounter in the days required. Usually the longer vacation events tend to be more valuable. So this is a repair. We don't need repair. an unknown, or a unit. I do have space for another unit, but what's an unknown? I like it. Okay, Bearfolk Space Courier knocks on your spaceship's window, claiming that he's holding a parcel for you, but the information does not seem to match. He asks what your name is. Lighterfalk, I get a common, or Lighterfalk, Waterfalk. We'll grab a support unit. You make up a random name. Absent-minded courier says that the name on the parcel matches yours and hands it over to you. When you open it, you find a weak energy source inside. Okay, weak energy source on activate. Generate 1 white 1 point energy. If I hover over this, oh, that's cool. Click it on unit, triggers its effect and puts it on cooldown. At the start of the battle, all activations will enter cooldown. Activate 2 will not be available until the second turn. Oh. I mean, I'm going to gain it. Why not? It doesn't... I have space for it. So, click on it to trigger, and I generate a 1 point. And I can put 1 point white, which I put here, and that's instantly 3. Here's the thing. Do we want to... I can get high power of these two, and... because I can put multiples in there. Not as many high power over here, which is something we're going to have to look into. But we'll go into this next fight and make the decision after that. Alright. Wanted. Spaceship. Great Wall. Criminal. Old Chen. Danger. Henchman. Intro. As long as my spaceship is big enough, it can always hit my enemy. Hit the enemy. Old Chen loves to boast about his Great Wall. After a few drinks, maintain the large spaceship, leaving him heavily in debt. Unit, fuel, and star coins. Okay. He is 5. Surrendered before the Great Wall. Enemy ships have durability, which is that shield. Winning a showdown in each lane will reduce its durability by 1 point. When the enemy durability reaches 0, they cannot take action next turn. Reducing enemy's durability 0 is a common strategy for bounty hunters to claim victory. Okay. So I click that. Now it's on cooldown. I can put the 3 in here, generates a 4. Now, I think I should move up 1. Give myself a better chance. Come on, the universe is 20. Okay. So I should put the 2 1s in here. That'll give me a win on this one. A 5 here. A 4 up here. I'm winning on all lanes, and I can take a 2, plop it in here. And it's a white, so it gains 2 strength. Did it? Oh yeah, if I hover over it, I can see how much it's actually doing. So this white's actually would have been better on there. So I took out 3 health left. Five, 5, 5, 1. Okay, this is spicy. So let's drop you in. Drop you in. So I'm gonna take some damage, but I am gonna move. Which I have 1 fuel left. So if I hit 5 here, I neutralize that. If I put the 2 3s, if I put a 3 in here, I win this lane. And I put a 3 in here, I take 2 points, or I'm taking 1 point damage. So I'm gonna take the 1, which says I have 4 shield, and I actually will win this, like, and win the battle. I did take a point of my shield, but it's a shield that regenerates. Okay, star coin, fuel, and choose a unit. Consecution. When loaded with the last energy from hand, generate an energy. Weak energy source. We don't have space base. I'm gonna do weak energy source. And we can't do that. Okay, so let's take out a basic core. And we'll swap these around kind of like that, maybe. Or maybe kind of like that, and put one there. Now, because these both generate a 1 white point, I can put them in here, and that's immediately 4 points. Or I can throw them in here, and that becomes 6. 1 plus 2, 3, and 1 plus 2. Yeah, okay. I have 4 vacation days. Treasure, unknown, star coins, or unit. Let's check out the treasure. Come across a group of Undepus mechanical worshippers engaged in a festal prayer. They recite a piece of code, and it said that if it's free of bugs, they receive a blessing of the mech god. They invite you to join the prayer. What will we do next? Gain a common treasure, or 60% chance to gain a rare. Yeah, let's take a gamble. You successfully recite a bug-free, highly challenging piece of code, and the mech gods are very pleased, granting you the perfect ring. When all unit slots are loaded, add 2 strength to all attack units. Interesting. Obtain treasures have permanent effects in this run. Collect as many treasures as possible. Properly combine treasures and units, also the key to success for seasoned hunters. Yeah, we'll go for the unknown. A second-hand fuel dealer approaches you and buys your fuel at a high price. However, you find him somewhat familiar, as if you've seen him a wanted poser. Lose a fuel and gain 6 star coins. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave. You sense something off is about this fuel merchant and decide not to trade with him. Being cautious and vigilant is the key to survival. I have 2 fuel. I don't want to be down to 1. We'll end the vacation. Alright, so down here, energy resource. The energy generated during the battle contains 2 types of energy resources, point 1 through 9, and color white, blue, and orange. Okay. So, spaceship turbo, criminal Hans, danger level elite. Get hit, intro, get hit, then accelerate. Even in the reckless world of speed racing, Hans is a well-known daredevil. His spaceship turbo is designed based on this concept. He has, I think this is what he has. Upon reaching 0 durability, add 1 power to all attack units. That's spicy. I kind of, if I do break him, alright, at the start of each battle, 3 energy will be generated, or at the start of each turn. Then extra 1 in the first turn. At the end of each turn, your energy will be retained, and the maximum number shall not exceed 10. Okay. The shield will take damage first and fully recover after each battle. Make good use of the shield to mitigate damage effectively. Okay. So, oh, his durability is 1. If I knock him out, I kind of want to hit him super hard afterwards. So we'll hit these 2. Might as well generate that. So how can I do this? I think the 5 has to go here. I take 1 point of shield from this one. So if I do 1 and 1, that only becomes 3 or 4. That becomes 4. I'll take 2 points. So if I do a 2 and a 3 in here, I take, that's still just 1 point of shield. And we'll do 1, 2, and 3 and get quite a bit of damage on him. If I would have done a 5 and a 3, I could have, and moved, I could have done something, but I'm okay with this. I can lose 2 shield, and he loses 3 health, but he won't be able to do anything this turn. Alright. Durability reaches 0, paralysis. During the showdown, each victory of a lane will reduce. Yep. they cannot take an action next turn. Alright, so now is when I hit them hard. As hard as I possibly can. So drop that in there, drop that in there. Alright, we have a pair, so we need to put it in there. White in here increases its strength. And then it doesn't actually matter where I put them. Sure. This doesn't trigger because I'm short 1 energy. But I get to do 17 points of damage to you. Alright, now you're back. 8, 5, and 8. Alright, let's pop these down. Free energy, we'll take that. Let's generate higher energy. Now how can I use this to my favor? A 3, that's a 9 if I combine those two. I think if I move down, there's a benefit here. Because I could do 9 points of damage in here, which will override this. And then all 3 on the 5, and that'll be some spicy damage. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost taking out. You have 4 health, but you will be paralyzed. So I literally just need to do at least get a 4. Alright, so let's just throw everything in here and call it a day. Okay, cool. We used 1 fuel, lost 2 shield. Very successful run. Alright, star coins times 3. 1 fuel, I get to choose a treasure. Add 2 strength when 1 point energy is loaded. At the start of the second turn, add 2 points to all energy in hand. I'm doing whistling. I'm going to do whistling arrow. His attack units, because these generate 1 points. And then ship weight increase. Alright, we have vacation days. Do we have to repair? No. We can get treasure, unknown, or treasure. Rare, at least. And an unknown. I'm gonna go the treasure. Illegal plant. You enter Black Market Tavern. Immediately recognize the renowned adventurer V sitting at 5, sitting in the corner. He seems to be negotiating a deal with a member of Hyena gang involving the theft of a car. The owner of the car is high profile figure, and rumors about targeting the vehicle have already spread among bounty hunters. It seems like 5 is about to run into trouble, or V, and you shake your head with a worried smile. Cough. The bartender lightly clears his throat, reminding you not to pay too much attention to others' affairs in this place. You can conduct your own transaction here. Alright. So I can lose 4 coins, upgrade a unit. I can lose 2 fuel, gain bullseye, grow treasure. At the start of your first turn, load a white 6 energy into the central unit, which is right there. I don't have one there, but that's spicy. Trading post into the shop. So if I do something like this, bullseye actually works very well, because that's 6. That's going to be 8 points of damage in the center lane at all times. Yeah, we'll do that one. I lost my fuel, but it's okay. Alright, 2 days unknown. The Bounty Hunter Association has established welfare institutions in various transit areas to help bounty hunters perform their duties more effectively. This is the association's fuel supply station, providing a range of services, some of which are subjected to charges. Alright, I can lose 6 coins, gain a max fuel, take 6 damage, lose 1 max fuel, gain 2 fuel. I do like the fact of increasing the max fuel. I'll pay the 6 coins. And I gained a fuel on it. So that's even better than just the 2. Because now I have one higher one. Okay, so when needed, you can use call for support, shop repair / fuel refill, or shop or repair / fuel refill. Each call for support chance can only be used once per run, so use it wisely. So shopping and fuel. Okay. This is Moonshadow, criminal Ryoma, danger level boss. Ryoma, the sword genius, said to have gone completely insane after seeing the perception of the Adeptus Mechanian. He integrated his sword insights and his famous sword, Moonshadow, into his ship. Okay, upon reaching 0 durability, switch to the other attack mode. Alright. It's the boss. This will be fun. Interesting. Temporary retreat. When facing unbeatable enemies, you can choose temporary retreat. You will return to the state before the battle started. Oh, okay. So, pop those. So this is 5 plus 4, so 9. This will actually win the center lane. And then this is bullseye when you load 1 at 2 strength when 1 point at energy is loaded. So that gained 2 strength already. Another 2 strength plus. Okay, so those are essentially 3 each. 6 plus 2. Major damage. Should upgrade that before I forget. Load this. And this should actually work with the perfect ring. When all unit slots add 2 strength to all attack units. Knocking out 3 durability, 20 HP. Love that. Alright, enemy's turn. 15 here. Did that activate on the last turn or just this turn? I don't know. Let's turn this to a 5 so that the bullseye actually works. And I think the best way of doing this is loading them all into here, because they're each worth 5 at that point. So they're worth 3 because of bullseye, but then when you load white, they add 2 more. That's just perfect. Oh wait, orange can go in blue. That's right. All right, drop that, and then it doesn't actually matter who these go to. Oh, if you look up here, when I click this and I hover, like bullseye is making a sign. All right, and that gets the extra strength bonus. So I tie the middle one again. All right, so edge cutter. Now these are horizontal slashing. Okay, so it was vertical slashing where it's the one shooting, and now all of these are shooting. So I need to try to do as much damage as I can in this turn. Wait, so I think that's going to be a pair there, 8 points, and it benefited from bullseye, and then loading all of these into here gives plus 2 strength on all of them. 24 points of damage. Excellent. Alright, 7 left. Fairly. Alright, now is when it's gonna get spicy. So, let's put the 5 in here. I'm probably gonna have to play with the shield. So as long as I can keep the damage I take below 4, we should be good. And I think that becomes 15. That takes you out. So I just need to block stuff. So you neutralize you, and this I take 3 shield damage, and then I take the guy out. I win the fight. I'm okay with that. Shield regenerates. We're good. Excellent. And epic achievement, or I got the achievement. 5 stoic. 5-star coins. Wow. Restore all HP and fuel. Excellent. Maxed out. Choose a treasure. Add 1 max fuel. When fuel reaches 0 in the battle, generate a 9-point orange energy. That is awesome. I'll take that and then choose a unit. Alright, so we have a legendary attack unit or a rare support. So the legendary attack, when a white slot of adjacent units is loaded, add 2 strength. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is at the start of the first turn. Okay, and then this one is high pressure energizer overclock. Generate a triggers when point of 1 single energy loaded reaches the threshold. So greater than or equal to 6, generate an orange 9-point energy. That's spicy. So it has 2 slots, so I think if you put them in and they combine to over 6. I'm gonna take the legendary attack unit. Okay, here we go. Directional effects are adjacent, front, behind, upper, lower. The effect is 1 square adjacent to itself. So adjacent, front, okay. So when a white slot of adjacent is loaded, add 2 strength. So if I put it here, well, pull you off. Put it here. All 3 of these are affected, and especially because like Bullseye hits this one, so that'll gain 2 strength. But what I could do is something like this. Or like this. Because then at the start of the first turn, you'll get a 6, so I'll start with 2 strength to begin with. So that's it. So that's 8 points of damage to begin with, and whatever I plug in. I like this. Might go like this route, then something like that. Okay, we have 6 days. We can. It's shield, a shop, legendary shop. Yeah, why not? Let's go. As you're passing a luxurious shop, the mech shopkeeper suddenly grabs you with an excited expression. He claims that you rescued him from hyenas gang clutches before, and you have no impression, but you have no impression on it. So to show his gratitude, the shopkeeper allows you to choose any item from the shop as a gift. Get the first item for free. Oh boy. So Gathering Core. When a unit generates energy greater than 5 points, add 2 strength to this unit. Hexagram Core. So that's common. This is a rare attack. Unload. Add strength equal to this unit's number of slots. Oh, that's nasty. Hexagram Plus. So it's an upgraded version 2. So this gets 3 strength every time you load something in there. Triangular Core. Try power, add 3 power. Okay, so if I'm gonna hit C, after loading a total of 3 energy into this unit, the effect is triggered. The loading progress will be retained until triggered. Okay, so I can either load 3 in 1 turn or 1 in 3 turns. That works. All right. Diffusion or unload, add 2 strength to all attack units. Common support. Flawless Metal. After battle, when your shield is more than 0, gain 4 star coins as a reward. That's cool. Emergency Light. At the start of the turn, when your HP is less than 10, add 2 strength. That's rare treasure. Luminescent stone. At the start of battle, the attack units with the most slots add 1 power. Oh. I wonder what would happen to the tide. I kind of want to do the hexagram core. Can I sell you? No. I'm gonna buy that one, and we're actually gonna do a little rotation here then, and put you there. So at the, this is gonna get 3 strength on the first turn plus a 6, so you're gonna be doing 9 points of damage to begin with. I like the flawless metal. I can buy both of these, and I think it's kind of worth it. And this is just a souped up version of this, which I'm not using right now. And I don't need the weak energy sources, but they're working with the play right now. So the attack units with the most slots add 1 power. So since they're tied, do they both get a power? I want to find out, so I'm going to buy that. That's all my money now. After making purchases, you thank the shopkeeper for generosity, though you can't get rid of the feeling something seems a bit off. Okay. We don't need fuel, we're full, so let's go find a unit. Lose paracore. Gain 10 star coins. P2P trade. Lose 10, gain hexagram. I can't do any of these. Oh, so these are all upgraded. You're usually watching the latest Spacegram series freaking bad. Suddenly loud trumpet sounds pierce through the universe, shaking your entire ship. Recycle old ships, old units, old engines, old resources. Look at the ship collecting junk outside, you're somewhat pissed. I could trade this one for 10 coins. I don't want to. I want to be able to sell these. We'll move on. Okay, Instructor 0. As a 1-star hunter, you have claimed the bounties for the following criminals. Henchman, 2 henchmen, and elite and boss. The association has promoted you to a 2-star hunter. Head to the new galaxy. Let's do it. Alright, if you want to know the upgrade effect of a unit, you can expand the upgrade preview box on the right side. The top right corner of the unit indicates whether it can be upgraded. Oh, it shows it on the bottom right. So these generate one white 1 point energy. Upgraded generate an orange 1 point energy, which doesn't quite work. Whistling arrow. Oh no, that's just, it doesn't matter. It's just 1 point unit. Oh, okay. So this isn't specifically white. Okay. Wanted. Spaceship immobilizer, criminal Arca, danger level henchman. It's widely known that the beast skin are all athletic, especially in ship racing, but Arca is an exception. He can't even manage to dock a ship properly. So with the attitude of, if I can't pilot it well, then no one can, he modified his own spaceship, the immobilizer. This has displacement core. When the energy moves, add 1 power. So I'm gonna want to not move, preferably. Yeah, because in the middle. Alright. Bottom's at 7. So I'm already winning the middle lane. That loaded 6, that gave you 2 powers, so... Wait, how am I doing 12? Pop these 2. How am I doing 12? This is doing 10. So these both, oh yeah, they both get the extra power. Okay, so this is 6, 7. And this is doing 2. I don't know where, oh wait, no. The power is equal. Onload at the strength equal to this unit's number of slots. Okay, so I loaded it. It gained 6 plus 3, and then 3 strength, and then it gained an extra power. That's how it's doing 10. Okay. It's that one's thingamajigger. Alright, let's bump this up. So if I do 2 4s in the top, and 3 1s in the bottom, I actually take this guy out in the first turn. Because I'm overpowering the bottom. Oh, that's disgusting. This goes from a 10 to an 18 by loading a 5 in there. Yeah, we'll just one turn this henchman. Let's do it. Don't have to worry about his special power. Alright. Didn't need the fuel. I gained 8 star coins and choose a unit. Overheat core. Overclock greater than 9. Add 10 strength. That's disgusting. Diffusion aura. Onload. Add 2 strength to all attack units. That's a common. I'm gonna go with legendary because that's disgusting. This is attacking, and 5. I have to do 5 and a 4, or at least bump them up. I don't know if that's better than the paracore right now. Also, I have to have at least a blue or an orange. Okay, we have a vacation. Let's go for the treasure. A glowing item floats with among a bunch of meteorites. It seems to be cosmic treasure. What do you do next? Take 2 damage, 20% chance to find 1 treasure, on failure 10% chance. Meteorite shard hurtling toward you from the side. Your ship experiences some shaking. You nearly missed the cosmic treasure, but 1 piece of meteorite shards is missing. What do you do next? Take 2 damage. Alright. As you reach for the cosmic treasure, a ship from the hanging game passes by and fires at you. Although you immediately retaliate and turn to ashes, your ship is slightly damaged. What will you do next? We'll do it one more time. 40% chance. Alright, we found it. After enduring difficulties, you finally obtain the hard-earned treasure. Hopefully, L2 shell is what you're looking for. I get to add 6 max HP, which is exactly how much it took. Okay, sure. Alright, wanted. Spaceship locking, criminal coal, danger level henchman. Even among Trent's Bull's perception, especially his perception of spaceship energies, unparalleled. This led to him to be kidnapped and subject to gruesome modifications by the fanatics of the Adeptus Mechanian, becoming a space psycho who can manipulate his opponent's energy. You have the binding touch. The enemy can only load the leftmost or rightmost energy from their hand. That's horrible. Let me lock your blink energy. Okay. Well, this is not fun. Luckily that 6 came in here, so we are winning a lane, but we're taking a lot of damage. I think if we go up, load this white, we win both rows. Oh. Okay, so I just have to dwindle my way down. Okay, that's fine. How about we do this, and for good measure, we're just gonna load all the energy and just completely eviscerate you. I thought like they were locked for the turn, but no, when you loaded one, it got unlocked. Gain the fuel back, choose a unit. Rare attack unit, unload trigger power bonus. Common support, activate. At 1 point of all white. Add 1 point to all of the white energies in my hand. Ooh. Common, this is rare. This is a 1-turn activation. I'm gonna grab that. And I'm gonna swap these two, because now I can generate the 2, hit this, and they're both 2s, so now I'm doing 6 damage instead of 4 damage. I have 5 vacation days. 3 day, let's do an upgrade first. There's a space modification. This is a space modification station run by Mech Modification Expert, and it appears to be holding a grand opening celebration. It offers free upgrades for specific units, or paid upgrades for any unit of your choice. What will you do next? White reaction crystal, which is this one. When a white energy is loaded, add 2 strength, it upgrades it to 3 strength, or lose 10 star coins upgrade. Let's white reaction crystal. I like that. Following the guidance of the mech guide of its desires happen to align with yours, but as the mech will work on the upgrade. I mean, I'll take a free upgrade, and that's a good one to get. Alright, 3 days. Let's go for the treasure. Alright, a wealthy young man traveled abroad in his great interest in the life of bounty hunters. He has gathered a group of bounty hunters to serve as his guides and introduce various customers and cultures to him. He's also intrigued by the units used by bounty hunters and promises significant reward for anyone who can show him something he hasn't seen before. Multi-slot display. Display 1 unit. If it has 3 more slots, gain treasure. No slot display. Display a unit. If it has no slots, gain 6 star coins. Legendary display. If it's a legendary, gain a rare. I want to get the treasure. So if it has 3 or more slots, let's show him this one. It's got 3. You show him a pure white core, and the wealthy young man is so impressed with the numerous slots on this unit, he immediately orders his servant to fetch melting ice block. When the enemy's durability reaches 0, generate energy. That's pretty cool. Alright, vacation's over. Who are we fighting? Spaceship Decim, Criminal Sheldon, Danger Level Elite. No one knows how Sheldon, a mathematician, ended up becoming a space pirate. All we know is that his obsession with numbers has never changed, including his tendency to launch attacks only on the hour, and his spaceship's HP is always divisible by 10. At the start of your turn, restore HP to the nearest multiple of 10. That's a disgusting support. Nearest multiple. Okay, so I want to get it. I'm assuming it's either gonna round up or down. So that already has 3, and that has 10. All right, let's bam, bam. Oh, look at that! Hit this. All of them go up. So this adds 2 strength. So if I load all of these in here, that's 15 down here. So 4, 4, 4. Oh, no. 4 each. And then this gained a strength. So 4, 12, and then this gained the strength for the treasure. Alright, now I need 6 up here. And I can actually add more to the middle too. We'll put a 6 up top. You're doing 18 damage. 24 is not... Actually, I want to drop it below 30, so... I don't think it actually matters. 27. Ooh, I could get it below 20 if I do this. I like that. And the durability goes down by 2 because I only won in 2 of the lanes. Yeah, so it went up to 20. Gathering strength. Attention. When this action appears on the enemy side, it means they'll launch a fierce attack the next turn. So knock them out is what you're saying. Alright. Load these. Hit this. That bounces them up. So I want to win in all 3 lanes. If I can. Can I get... That's only gonna be an 8 if I do that. So to... Wait. Two, 4, 5, 6. That's not gonna be enough to beat the 9. I don't think I have a choice here. So we're gonna go this route. We're gonna bring this down to -1. I'm already winning on this one, which is surprising. But yeah, I can't get 9 points on the top there. But I can do, if I load all to here, I can kill you. Okay. Dude, adding strength equal to the number of slots is disgusting on that thing. Alright. Star coins, fuel, which didn't use fuel. Choose a treasure. At the start of your turn, add 1 shield. When the central attack unit loads energy, add 2 strength. That works so well with Bullseye. That they just play off each other. And a weight limit increase. Okay. So the top row is definitely struggling with damage. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do much with this. But what if we do this? And at the start of your first turn, you load a 6. I only need a 3 of a colored one to go in there. I kind of like this. Alright, shield or unknown. We'll do a legendary unknown. The prison of Black Stars settling erupts into a riot. One of the most dangerous criminals who has planned an attack on the Bounty Hunters Association headquarters manages to escape. The local authorities issue an urgent reward for the escaped felon. You pilot your ship and conduct a thorough search, ultimately locating the fugitive. He offers to upgrade your ship in exchange for a chance to escape. Copy slot. Copy the highest graded slot of 1 unit. Upgrade unit. That's already upgraded. I do like that this turns... We'll upgrade a unit. This adds 3 strength, which becomes extra powerful. Especially if I'm using white energy, which works very well with here. Yeah, we'll upgrade that one. Why not? The fugitive is upgrading your ship's units. As you're about to report to the authorities, he interrupts. It's useless. I know you'll report me, but I can easily escape. No matter how many times you try, the result will be the same. He seems somewhat desperate. I was bounty hunted too, but we were all just pawns of the association. The fugitive appears to be descended into madness and runs into the darkness. Alright. We have 24 coins. Let's hit up a shop, see what they have. Ever since the big shot pilot cabbie visited this repair station, it has become a trending hotspot. The queue for ship modifications has even caused a gridlock in the cosmic lanes. I can work, gain 6 coins, boost, lose 6 coins, gain a max fuel, or shopping. Let's enter the shop. Alright, don't have much or coins. I can't sell anything. So this is a rare upgraded item. When tri-power is triggered, generate an orange energy. This is an activate at 3 power. Overclock. Load a blue 1 point energy into all units excluding ignition device. Wait, overclock of 4. That is kind of disgusting, except for the fact that like this wants a white energy. So I wouldn't get the bonus to the strength on that. Alright. At the start of your third turn, add 4 temporary power to all attack units. When shield reaches 0, generate an energy. Each battle, when loading the first energy from hand, generate a copy. I love that. Love that because I can carry over energy more, and I'm the turns 2 and further. I'm just lacking energy, which is why I still have those 2. So let's grab that one. Diffusion aura is kind of awesome. I don't think I want to buy any of these, so we'll exit. You spot a vendor selling various spaceship units along the space lane. It seems like they know how to attract customers. Alright, end the vacation. We're on boss time. Transition, spaceship transition, criminal cabbie. Oh wait, he was just mentioned. Danger level boss. Cabbie is one of the leaders of the space racing group. He chose to become a space pirate. On the one hand, it's to earn star coins for modifying his spaceship. On the other hand, it's to engage in space racing with the space police anytime and anywhere. Alright, you have a conversion device. After 2 turns, switch conversion core to the accumulation state. Conversion device attack. Conversion core active under attack state. Hibernate under accumulation state. At 1 power per turn while hibernating. Okay, so this is a conversion core, and this is swap. Transitioning it. We'll have to, if we get that far, we'll have to see. Oh, you have 3 of them. Okay. And you put lots of energy. All the energy. So let's pop these 2, grow everything. I think, so the middle already has 11. I think moving down is the best option, although this has 14. So put 4, so 7. Well, this already has 1 power. So strength attacks no matter what. I need, if I put the 5 in there, this gains 10 strength. Problem is, So the 5 has to go in here. Oh yeah. I get a generated copy. I'm gonna plug these in to see. Okay, yeah. 16. So this becomes 9 because of the strength, the power boost. That is huge, and I actually can oh yeah, because this also gets the strength, so a huge first turn. 28 points of damage, 3 durability. Great first turn. Alright, 15 is more spicy. Generate these to hit this, boost everyone. So, how am I going to... I do want to... Oh, that's right, this adds 3 strength. But like, I can load here, and this adds strength. I'm gonna go down, because I feel like this is better this way. So, if I plug the 2s in here, it's doing well. This has a 6. If I hit the 3 down here, I win this one. Put the 5 in here, I win this. Oh yeah, put the 1 in here, win the top, and I knock out the durability. That's actually clean, and I generate an energy from the melting ice block. You're paralyzed. After the ship takes 20 showdown damage, switch back to attack state. So they gained a power. They're going to gain a power per turn. Alright, so I need to do 20 damage as fast as possible, which shouldn't be that hard. So I souped that up. Fives in here goes hard, and I'm almost at 20 power already. So this has to be above 9. If I do the 3 and the 6 in there, that will hit 9. So 3, 6, 11. There would be 17. This is doing 9 just from the loading adjacency. So I'm already doing over 20 damage. Wait, you're 47. Does this knock? Yeah, it does knock you out. Okay, yeah. I thought I was making that harder than I was supposed to be. Alright, I gain 10 star coins with fuel, restore HP and fuel, choose a treasure, legendary. When generating white energy, add 1 point, gain a 7-point energy resource. Oh boy. I think I'm... So this adds a 7 down here. I think the generating 1 is actually better. And I think I'm gonna move stuff around here. That way this is getting bumped up by all of these, and the top and the bottom both have power. We're gonna play a run like this. We'll see what happens. Alright, energy amplifier. On load, generate an energy that's double the point of the loaded energy. That could be spicy. It's only blue. It is a legendary support. This is kinetic transmitter. It's an upgraded rare. When a unit activates, add 4 strength to the attack unit behind this unit. Whoa. This is really good. The upgrade is awesome. This is upgraded. I really like this more than this because I can add, just by clicking these two, I'll add 8 strength to that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and we're gonna swap these around. Because this, like, I load 2 in here. And this gets 6 strength. This, I can load 1, gain 3, and this will actually be giving it 4 more. This might go hard. Okay, what do we want? Energy resource, fuel, unknown. I want the energy resource. Okay. According to regulations, the supply points of the association will provide free energy resource upgrades to passing hunter ship. The Trent manager in front of you is helping you with the procedures while complaining. Recently, the nitrogen fertilizer I use myself has doubled in price, and I don't know how to live on in the future. As he spoke, I pulled out a new branch deep between 2 buttons of his shirt. How many star coins do you wish to offer him? Okay. Nothing. A 5 point becomes a 7. I lose 4. A 1 point becomes a 4. Lose 9. A 4 becomes an 8. Lose 15. A 1 becomes a 6. With the paracord, I think the 1 to the 4 is actually stronger because then I have a double. Although a 4 to the 8 is pretty gnarly. I'm gonna do, or the 1 to the 6. I'm gonna do the 1 to the 4. That seemed pretty good. You securely stuff a few star coins onto the branch he extended. He showed contempt for your stingy bribe and reluctantly made it a decent upgrade to your resources. Nice. Alright, do we want a unit, unknown, or fuel? Let's go unknown. Alright. An armor repair specialist and a weapons merchant are in a heated argument. The repair specialist claims that their armor is the most durable and no weapon can penetrate it, while the weapons merchant argues that their weapon is the most powerful and it can penetrate any armor. Now these two are engaged in a never-ending dispute and ask you to be the judge. Help repair. Lose 3 star coins. Restore 12. Help merchant take 3 damage. Gain 12 star coins. Harmony is valuable. Gain 5 star coins. Restore 5 HP. Let's take the 3 damage and gain 12. I have plenty of health for now. His tenacity is giving me a lot. You believe the weapon merchant's weapon utilizes cutting-edge laser technology and is undeniably more powerful. Of course it is. The beastman merchant excitedly picks up the gun and fires a shot into the distance to demonstrate its power. The shot unfortunately hits your spaceship. The merchant is ultimately forced to compensate you with some star coins. Despite the damage caused, you don't find the weapon particularly impressive. Well, that's stupid. Alright, let's head on vacation and move on to the fight. Instructor, as a 2-star hunter, you have claimed the bounties for the following criminals and now promoted to a 3-star hunter. Oh boy. I guess there's only 12 fights. So who we got here? Spaceship Repressor, Criminal Ed, Danger Level Henchman. Ed was fined 100 star coins by space police for littering, and to pay the fine, he modified his spaceship and became the space pirate who battles by dumping trash at will, earning him the wanted notice. Okay. At the 1 point butterfly. At the start of your turn, force the enemy to only generate 1 point energy until they have 9 energy in their hand. That plays into so much. I'm not sure how I got that one. Alright, you move down, and I don't like that, because I want to hit you for the max. So I'm going to match you. That's got lowered to 6. I can load 3s into there. So load the 3 in. That duplicated it. What's this again? When a unit activates. Okay, I'll activate it before I'm done. 3's not going to be helpful here. I mean, this isn't going to overclock. So this is doing 8. When a white slot is loaded. So it can be loaded by anything. Yeah, okay. So the pair core we can do a pair of 2s. I'm just souping this up as high as possible, apparently, at the moment. Throw a white in there. I can throw 3 whites into here, which it loves. I'm gonna take you out in 1 turn. Activate. Activate. And 1 turn KO. And for good measure, we're just gonna finish that off. 77 points of damage in 1 turn. That 6 is disgusting. The fact that it's a 6 white plays so well. It did actually play better when this was in front, because then this got the strength from it, but it's fine. Choose a unit. At the start of your battle, upgrade adjacent units, excluding upgrade device. Oh. That's 2 of them are already upgraded. I don't think that's actually that useful in my current setup, because I already have upgrade units. I mean, I have 4. If I did, I'd have to take something out in order to do that, and I don't think that's worth it. Okay, shared frequency core. Legendary. When overclock or tri-power is triggered, add 2 or 4 strength. It is an attack unit. So this has an overclock. I don't have starport. I guess I'll take the support unit. What's the upgrade on here? Add 14. Add 4 instead of 2. It would work with these. Generate orange points. But like I said, I don't really need the orange. I'll grab it, why not? 3 vacation days. Energy shield, or no, let's go with an energy. You encounter Trent scientist researching energy research on a plan. He shares an astonishing discovery with you. Our world seems to be cyclic in a remarkable way, where everything interconnects in a random order we can't understand. And events keep repeating. Just like these energy resources in front of us, takes a set of energy resources and put them into a device. Immediately they start randomly shifting between 2 different states. And this process consumes no energy. Take set A. Gain a white energy resource and 7 point, or gain an orange and a 4 point. We'll do this, the white and the 7. Oh, I just added them. You aren't particularly interested in the scientific research, but the set of energy resources could benefit from your future adventures. Despite the scientist's objections, you threaten him with a gun and take the energy. Oh, okay. Let's go on to the fight and the vacation. Spaceship battle axe. Criminal Ivan. Danger level henchman. Ivan, the bear folk who used to be a fitness trainer, became a fugitive because he sold a 500-year gym membership to a Trent. However, even as a space pirate, he doesn't forget to encourage everyone, including himself, to exercise. He has a fixed star, so every turn add 2 power to all friendly and enemy attack units. Double-edged battle axe. When this unit adds power, double. Oh, okay. Bam, bam. I mean, that did help me. So, like, first turn, I'm already putting up 18 points. Alright. So, if I do a 4 here, oh, yeah, that's right. The first one, splinter cell. So then I can put the 4 there. I'm already winning in that one, but if I put a 5 here, boost that, you gain wait, oh, do you have to be over 9? I thought it was greater than or equal to. That is 9. Oh, maybe it'll show up next turn. Maybe. Alright, so I did activate those, and when the central one, when this loads, yeah, when generator 1 point, okay, yeah. So you need 3 more points on the top, which is easily doable. Put the 2 in, that's done, and then we'll do 2, 3, 4 on the bottom here, which you already win. So I'm adding 3 strength. That would add 3 strength. Okay, yeah. And that gets... Dude, that's adding... Every time I add a white is madness. Alright. Took you down at that double-edged. They're all doing 17. Which is dangerous. Although everything added on my side too. Huh. Alright. Generate. We need that. I think so 226, that's 10 plus 9, so add 19 to that. And that spices this up. I think I need to move upward. I'm gonna move up 1. So I get rid of the 117. I can focus putting these in the middle. Which... 7. And you already have 4 strength. Wait. You're at 11. Put the 3 in here. Triggers 1 point of 1 single energy loaded reaches the threshold. Oh, so I have to add a 9 in here. It's not combine them, it's just a single one. Oh, I'm assuming that no, this isn't leveled up. Okay, anyways, I win. You would be paralyzed, but you're just gonna die anyways. And I don't take any damage. That was pretty easy. Huh. So this actually works like if it's a support unit that I'm loading white energy into. Like if this was upgraded, I could load white into it and they would still work. Okay, so grab 9 star coins, fuel to replace that one, and a unit. When a fuel is consumed, generate a orange 7-point rare upgraded support unit, or tri-power, generate 4 energy. Let's do the fuel source one. That I don't have space for it. Alright, 6 days. We'll grab the treasure first. Making choices can be a headache, especially for those with decision anxiety. A barefoot passerby seems to have such trouble. His backpack is already filled with snacks, and he needs to decide on what units or treasures to discard to continue his journey. Can you kindly help him out? Help him abandon some units. Pick 2 out of 5 common units, or help him abandon some treasures. Pick 1 out of 5 common. Let's do treasure. I kind of like my units. Alright, at the start of your third turn, generate an orange 3-point. All items in the shop, their price is reduced by 25. When generate 1-point energy, upgrade to orange energy. That does not work for me. After movement, generate a white 1-point. At the start of the turn, add 1 point to the leftmost energy in hand. Interesting. I like battle plan. We'll do that one. You rummage through his treasures, pick a few to discard, and throw them into the nearby trash can. Thanks you profusely, saying you have saved him a big hassle. As he walks away, you quietly return to the trash can and pull one of the treasures into your pocket. Nice. Okay. Let's go to 3-day rare unknown. Considering your extensive recharges on the LONESTAR card, you are chosen as a lucky player by the Space Gacha Club and offered a free blind treasure box. They emphasize that becoming a member would result in even better treasure and strongly recommend at least a silver membership. So no recharge, gain a common. A silver, lose 3 coins, 1 common, 1 rare. Gold, lose 6 coins, 1 common, 1 rare, 1 legendary. Diamond, lose 9, 1 rare, and 1 legendary. Oh, so this guarantees it being at least rare versus I gain 1, but it could be. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's do diamond. Oh, of course it's rare. Glad I didn't do the ones with the commons. Considering extensive recharges and the LONESTAR card, you convince the Space Gacha to remove common treasures. They take away most of the blind boxes, and eventually you get a refueling gun. At the start of your second turn, add a fuel. Alright. Don't really want that one, but sure. Wanted. Spaceship. Joint defense. Criminal. Link KTP 5620. Danger. Elite. Intro. For balanced pirates like Link KTP 5620, using joint defense units to defend against opponent's attacks is indeed the best choice. His defense was nearly perfect before he fell for a phone scam and lost the unit. Alright, what do you have? Joint defense. During the showdown, lanes equipped with joint defense only take lowest damage among the lanes equipped with joint defense. Oh, okay, so I need to kind of even out. I can't just win 1 by 1. Okay, so these 2 are the limiting ones. Okay. So like if I overcharge the middle one by 20 and overcharge this one by 2, it's only gonna take the 2. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, if only I had the click to bump all of them up. So, you're both doing 8. I cannot put a blue in there. That's unfortunate. So this hits 0. Ooh, it's a 9. So you both are at 0, and you're overclocked. So you added 10. Yes. So when I add these 2, I want them to be somewhat similar, and I can just let's put a 2 in here. I should put a 6 in there, because when I add stuff to here, this is just going to increase it higher, but at max they both will take 5. Oh well. So then I'll add the max power down here. it's not worth adding the 2 in there, and so I'll hold on to it. Yeah, I don't know what the math ended up being, but that's basically it. Alright, generate those 2. You did not load something in the top slot? That's a mistake. I do want to move up. Oh, I gained another 2. Nice. Alright. 2, 2, 2. Doing a yeah, I did activate those. 11 points here. So I have to make sure these are kind of even now. Let's throw a 4 up here. And it's not going to do... it'll do 0 because I'm losing down here. We'll throw the 4 down here. Okay, yeah, they're going up at the same time. You will be paralyzed. We're okay with that. We love that. Five up there. Oh. I was like 8, 9. Oh yeah, because if I load it here, you also get it. Yeah, we'll just do that and take you out. Okay. 10's up there. That's awesome. Did not think I was going to take you out there, but we'll do it. All right, fuel. Choose 1 treasure. At the start of the battle, all slots of the central unit becomes white. When shield reaches 0, generate energy. You're already white, but I do kind of like that one. And all right. So here's the question. I can put this activate in, and this would bump this up. So this would be 12 when I hit it on like every turn. Or when a fuel is consumed, generate a 7-point energy. I like this one more. We'll do that. I don't need a repair. I could use modification. But we'll do a rare treasure, legendary treasure. Ahead, the crowd is packed as you look forward and realize it's a massive gathering of LONESTAR card players. People are probably showing off their long collected cards, boasting them to each other. Silently, you take out an SSR character card, Jetlo, an incredibly rare card. Instantly, all eyes are drawn to it, and 3 players are willing to trade their shared treasures for it. Gain a photovoltaic module and solar panel. At the start of the 4th turn, add 4 strength to all attack units. Or the solar panel at the start of the turn, add 1 point to all orange. Player 2, half-time champagne. At the start of the 2nd turn, add 2 points to all energy in hand. Unknown powder, when generating 1 point energy, upgrade to orange. No, I passed on that one earlier. Or player 3, auxiliary fuel tank, add 1 max fuel. Onboard audio system. At the start of the battle, add 1 power to all attack units in bomb lane. I like the photovoltaic one. The solar panels, I'll get more use because most of my turns aren't, or most of mine aren't even lasting until the 4th turn. So the solar panel is actually going to be more beneficial for me. 3 days, star coins, unknown. We'll do a rare unknown. Alright, on this planet there's a famous upgrade factory known for its unique pricing strategy. The more precious the unit is, the harder it is to upgrade and the higher cost it will be. I could upgrade a common, lose 4 coins, a rare, 8 coins, a legendary, or 12 and I upgrade 2. That's upgraded. That's all devices. That's 14. This just lets you add more spots. This adds 2 to all white. We'll do 12 and upgrade 2 of them. We'll do that one. Adding 2 points to all the whites in my hand will be nice. These all are upgraded already. Yeah, upgrading these is not worth it because I'm playing off of having a white energy. Like this wants white, this only works with white. So like, yeah, that's not even that useful. I could swap these two out, and this will give me stronger whites. That's already upgraded. I suppose one of these two. Add 14 and 10. I think this one probably is more useful. Alright, you're dissatisfied with the rail upgrade packages persuaded by your request. Shop owner specifically creates a brand new package and assigns all the modifiers in the store to perform an upgrade on your unit. Nice. Alright, end vacation. We're on the final battle. Wanted. Spaceship order. Criminal Corleone. Danger level boss. As the leader of the hyena gang, Corleone spent all his money building his invincible ship Order. He just wants to tell the world that every star coin in this Lone Star universe belongs to the Corleone family. Alright, Order Core. At 6 strength when activated by Order. May be hibernated. Okay. I'm confused by that. You're literally only Order Cores. Okay, so you're not playing cards, you just... Okay. Pop you, pop you, pop you. This is already up to 12. I should drop you one, and I generate another energy. You're washing on the bottom. If I put the 4 in here, I generate another 4. That's right. Maybe I'll hold on to that one. Oh, I can put the 9 and that overclocks it. So that's winning there. How about a 7 up top? All right, now we're sitting at, we're just washing. Well, I mean, except the middle, like I'm winning, but everything else is washing. So I want to make sure I win all rows so I can knock the durability down by 3. 5 in the top. If I put 2 4s in here, 36 damage on you. That's nice. And then just drop a 2 in here. I get 6. You're doing 26. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'll take the 4 into the next turn. 1 all 3, knocked the durability down 3, did 50 some damage. Everything's hibernated. Okay. Upgrade those. Yeah, so you're doing 12 right off the bat. I don't have anything for you. So we'll just focus on... One, 2, 3... And probably save these for next turn. I'm still doing 56 damage. Yeah. Because we're gonna need the extra firepower. And I'll paralyze after this turn. Holy buckets. Alright, hit these initially. Okay, 30, 30, 24. I'm gonna have to move somewhere. So it's either move up, which I don't think that's the best option. Nine, that's 5. Seven, 23. Okay, I think down is the better option. And I moved king to 2. Okay, so if I go 4s in here, 4, 4, yeah, 4, 4, and 2. All right, that's a wash. So this is just a white slot is loaded. Okay. So, and I knew that. Load that in there. Load that in there. Five. I think I get this with all of them. Because this one's going to be getting bumped up. But I feel like, okay, so this will be 6. If I load both of them, I'll get 6. So I can actually just load these 2 in, right? 0 at 9 plus forwards. Yeah, so the 6 will be the... I have to get up to 24. I'm looking at 15 here. Okay. Getting up to 24. The 7 for sure will make it. Wait, hang on. That's 5. Okay, I do have to put the 7 in the top. That does win. I'm gonna take a loss in the middle row. But my shield will absorb it all. Unfortunately, I won't get to knock them out. The durability wise. Oh, this is so much weaker than the first turn. Alright, bam, bam, bam. 12, 12s and 6s. I think if we move up 1, put the 4 up there, I'm winning there. It will be paralyzed. But I think I can win this one here. Okay, yeah, so I'm winning already. And every time I add 1, it's souping it up. I only need, like, yeah, this is gonna knock you out. Alright, we're good. Man, that center one playing off of it was awesome. Alright, a legendary. I beat 3 of the bosses. Okay, game time. The ship, the shielder, difficulty. I unlocked the... I was 0, I unlocked 1. 12 criminals, the bosses. Unit obtained. Treasure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Reroll chance is 12. I'm level 4 out of 70 now. Alright, yeah, let's unlock. We unlocked Repair Master, a bunch of people. Oh, this will be fun. They're so when losing max HP, add max shield, lose 8 max HP. Okay. May steal an item in the shop, but you cannot purchase any items. That's spicy. You're gonna want to like all the shops. Okay, anyways, and someone else. It's so available for every 5 treasures you own, generate energy. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's Lone Star. But there's a custom mode? yeah, the great game. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I saw this one before and really wanted to play it. So yeah, there's Lone Star. It's free in the Epic Games Store, or till what day is that? I'm pretty sure it's on Thursdays is when they re-roll. So by the 3rd, go get it. You'll have a couple days when this is uploaded. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time.